We're going to begin with a 2-minute stretch on that iliopsoas, that hip flexor muscle on the back side, and keep those glutes nice and squeezed because we're trying to tuck the tailbone to intensify that tissue, okay? We're just going to hang out, and to make the time go by a little faster, we're going to do some shoulder articulate rotations. So I want your palm in the neutral position, and we're going to come up real slow as far as you can, hit your block. You're going to rotate that bicep down and keep trying to rotate the palm out as we make a big circle behind us. If you do it correctly, the back of your palm will be against the thigh at the end. Then from here, we're going to push back in shoulder extension, hit your block, and rotate back to the starting position. If these cause any pain, stay within your workspace. So take a smaller circle. Yours may look like this, which is perfectly fine. The goal of controlled articulate rotations is to promote longevity in the joint and prevent degeneration. Let's do 2 more of those. And keep that stretch on the hip flexor. And rotate, big circle. Push back, shoulder extension, rotate. Awesome. Let's do 1 more. Rotate. Beauty. Okay, I want to have high chest, squeeze the glutes, and I want you to try to push that knee into the ground really lightly for about 30 seconds. So we're going to try to activate the tissue with a pales contraction. So here we go. We're going to push lightly, and we're just trying to get a little contraction in the upper quad region. Push, 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 push. Nothing too crazy, about 10 to 20% of your pressure. Stay with it. Let's do another 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want to go right into a rails contraction now where you're trying to pull yourself further into like a split squat. So I want you to try to push your leg that way and pull yourself down, and we're going to hold for about 15 seconds. So this leg is trying to go that way, and we're trying to push the tissue forward as well. So we're trying to lengthen and gain that new range of motion, so to speak. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of it slow. Let's switch sides. Squeeze the glutes. Come forward a little bit. Find your happy stretch. And we're going to hold for 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Squeeze the glutes. Let's start doing controlled articulate rotations on the left shoulder. So across the body, up in shoulder flexion. Start to internally rotate. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Back of the palm hits the side of your body, push back in extension, externally rotate, back to the starting position. There's 1. And breathe. Real slow. Feel that shoulder girdle, that glenohumeral joint. Let's do 2 more. Awesome. Squeeze the glutes. More of a stretch. I want a light contraction now. Knee into the ground. Let's try to turn on this tissue with the pales contraction. 20 to 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Try to straighten that leg, and let's go to rails. Try to lengthen that hip flexor as much as you can. Fight it, fight it, fight it. 10 seconds. You want to see to try to gain that new range of motion we just acquired with the isometric. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come out of it slow. I want to go right on our butt. We're going to go to a bear sit now. Last exercise. So I want to widen the legs and then bend them. So the lower legs should be pushing vertically forward. You're gonna keep your elbows inside your thighs and you're gonna scoop to try to traction the joint and find a little stretch on the adductor muscle, okay? Chest is real high, and here we go. We got a 90-second hold. And really, I would work on axial extension of the head too. We live in a flexion dominant society where we're always in flexion, looking at our phone, looking at our computer. So try to horizontally push the chin back and try to visualize extending the head to the ceiling. Sort of tough to do, but we do not want flexion, we do not want extension. We want axial extension, so moving horizontally. And maintain that position as you keep trying to push those legs a little further down and get a good stretch to the groins. Let's do another 20 seconds. 10. Awesome. Now the pails is going to be, you're going to try to move your legs in this manner and your elbows are going to prevent you from moving. So about 10 to 15%, try to squeeze and block that motion with your elbows. We got another 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I want you to try to drive the knees down and try to turn those glutes on. And you can even extend the arms up and try to get as long as you can. Knees down, arms up. Don't forget about the head position. Push the head back. And this is actually an Aldoa pose to lengthen the spine. Very hard. You got 10 seconds. Awesome. And let's finish up with some quick hip cars. So we're going to be in the side lying position. You can prop your head up if you want to keep it neutral. Let's do some slow. We're going to start with hip flexion. And same thing, stay within your workspace. Abduction, and then we're going to rotate around. The knees should park together. Push back, high shin, knee to the armpit. That's 1. There's 2. Let's do 1 more. And 3. Switch sides. Hip flexion, abduction, internal rotation, hip extension, circle around. Last 2. One more good one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.